first down here for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Grab behind the line. It's Stewart. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the third down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a long return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Well, that is a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their first drive. Big thing now is you go to the sideline, talk to the offense. Make a couple adjustments and come back and play with confidence next time you get the ball.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. The offense now operating in empty. Breaks loose at the 40. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down. Offense in a split backfield now. Handoff here from the shotgun. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, knocked the ball to 44.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs. We're seeing another one right here.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. You know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
2nd down after that previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And it's incomplete again. 4th count coming up.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Offense is back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Davis. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. Use the stiff arm to extend the run, pick up a few extra yards. The Wolverines come up to the line in a hurry-up. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they stop him? Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the party with a pick six. And the interception taken to the house, a pick six, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick six. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Defense will make the stop and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Looking to pass. It's Davis. Finds his man. Has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw it again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Caught right near the sideline for a big gain. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the Wolverines moving quickly down the field here. Grab near the sticks. It's Stewart. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
Looking to pass. It's Davis. And it's picked off in the end zone. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He shreds the tackle.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powers through. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point makes the lead 11. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the first down. The Wolverines will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And the single back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. They will go for it again here on fourth down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. Receiver in motion now. Trying for a fourth down completion. He's moving out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. The Wolverines line up on 1st and 10 now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defense.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. A handoff from the shotgun. And the ball to the ground. Looks like the offense able to recover it there. 3rd down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Touchdown, Wolverines. This quarterback on fire today. Offense still out there, down by 5. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion and make this a 3-point game. Movement here from the tight end. Back to throw. It's Davis. The pass is intercepted. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's complete downfield. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's another huge game for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Looking to chuck it again. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Ruled down after a solid pickup, but it wasn't enough to convert for the first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
Defense is coming after him. Intercepted in the end zone.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First down, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Davis. Makes a quick grab. He'll go down, but he does have first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's looking deep here. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Contact as he let the ball go. It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. And that miss keeps it a 5-point lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Wolverines will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
To throw, it's Ncaa. Catch made on the left side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Check this out. The offense still on the field going for it inside their own 30. Caught over the middle. It's Thurman. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with the conversion, keep those sticks moving.
The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's got a man down the middle. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss. Just having one of those dream performances.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Wow, it's another broken tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. To throw, it's Ncaa. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards and a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who of course played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's third and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, winding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship. And you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. And that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made after a big gain. The Wolverines come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
To the air, it's Davis. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, and he dropped it. You don't see that often from this guy. Brings up fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Breaking free at midfield. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Fighting off the defender. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket. foot near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Looking to throw. It's Ncaa. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Morgan. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Fresh set of downs to the offense. First down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Buckeyes are in the red zone. Try and muscle for the first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They've been great on 4th down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Ohio State.
The offense has been very efficient on fourth down so far. Let's see if they can make it 4 for 4 here. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They've been great on fourth down so far today. 3 for 3. Can they stay perfect? Scanning the field. It's Ncaa. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You've got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. And a big game before he jumped right over the defender.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a 1st down here on this next play.
Here we go, late in a tight game. This might be the biggest play so far. 3rd and 2. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
They'll go for it on 4th down for a 5th time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a job by this offense. Risky call on fourth down, but they come up with the conversion. And as an offense, you got to feel a lot better after that one. Soon they can think about putting this one away. And a few more runs like this on early downs will help their cause.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And that knee should do it. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes.